Hi, my name is Alyssa Cook. I am Miss Alabama Earth, competing for the title of Miss Earth USA 2026. Having grown up along the Florida coastline, I have seen firsthand how careless human activity negatively impacts our environment. This is why I have spent the last year focusing on promoting ecotourism. I have worked in hands-on conservation projects with the University of Florida in conjunction with the Florida Wildlife Commission to help reduce diminishing populations in our waters. I have also been an ambassador for the Gulf Coast Center of Ecotourism in promoting sustainable practices for visitors along our coast. This is why I want to be Miss Earth USA. It is the only pageant that truly aligns and promotes the idea of conservation, social responsibility, and sustainability.
Day to day, I'm obsessed with my son Nugget, and I love to try new things, even if I'm pretty awful at them.
So, see you January 3rd, 2026.
I am Miss Arizona Earth, Amelia Barton. I graduated from ASU in 2023 with my bachelor's in political science. I stayed at ASU to complete my law degree, and I'm a current third-year law student. Here I focus in criminal law and have served as the Director of External Affairs for my law journal and the Director of Fundraising for the Women Law Students Association. In this role, I was able to raise over $6,000 for the Fresh Start Women's Foundation and host a water drive for them. I am also an avid reader and started the law student book club at my school. I joined Miss Earth USA because I loved how involved candidates are in their communities, and I wanted to be part of this movement. Since joining, I have teamed up with Be Outdoors Arizona and become an ambassador for Land Together.
Hi, I am your Miss Bluegrass States, Lillian Melton. I am 21 years old and I attend the University of Kentucky studying Environmental and Sustainability Studies with a minor in Lawn Policy.
I discovered my passion for environmental change during my senior year of high school. I was ambitious for my journey, but unsure of where to begin. I wanted to create goods that were cautious to the environment, but at the time, I didn't know what sustainable manufacturing really was. My muse for my passion began with my father. He has been an environmental engineer all of my life, but I never truly understood what he did until I got to step into his own shoes. He took me with his company and showed me a waste site and how companies are trying to reduce and reuse their waste. I knew this was the type of work I wanted to do. For the last 2 years, I've worked with a sustainable manufacturing lab on campus and experimented with ways companies can reuse old aluminum products. Now, I am shifting gears and focusing on something that has a more direct impact on myself, and that is food. I grew up a picky eater with a poor diet, which is exactly why food manufacturing is something I am so passionate about. I have consumed so many harmful chemicals because I didn't know what was in my food. I want this trend to end. I want to teach the next generations about warning signs to look for in processed foods, things that are not okay. I want to be a voice for people who were like me. I want to make a change for myself and hope to influence a change in people they didn't know they needed. A healthy diet is a healthy life, and I hope my voice could do more than educate the consumers, but the manufacturers as well. I hope to have them hear what they are doing to our bodies, and I hope to promote sustainable manufacturing processes of foods. We deserve foods that are safe, foods that are healthy, and foods that will nourish us to help us flourish.
I decided to join Miss Earth USA because I wanted to be able to fight for a cause I truly cared about. Environmental and sustainability studies is my life. It is what I plan to do for the rest of my career, and it is something that I have fallen so deeply in love with, and not just the environment in which I'm in, but the manufacturing and the stuff that humans do in correlation to the environment I have found very intriguing, and there are so many things that we do that are so harmful to the environment, and I really just want to be able to advocate and for change for those. And Miss Earth USA was the best place for me to truly be able to be myself and to express my love for the environment within other people in the community as well. Living in the Bluegrass City, I am so excited to be able to represent Miss Bluegrass States in Orlando at just the end of the month. I am so excited.
Hi everyone, I'm your Miss Connecticut Earth 2025, Athulia Narayanan. I'm 25 years old and currently getting my master's in public policy administration so that I can be in rooms where environmental policy is drafted and make tangible change. Growing up in Glastonbury, I fell in love with nature and inevitably turned vegan at the age of 16. Since then, I've been curating vegan protein-based meals. Recently, I cooked for 170 people as part of my platform Sustainably Yours. The last few years, I suffered from tendinitis, but through weightlifting and embracing mindfulness, I've combated the illness. Recently, I obtained my personal training certification to help others on the same journey. I joined Miss Earth USA because I want to inspire eco-confidence rooted in beliefs of protecting the environment. This title would allow me to take my environmental policy work one step further and create national change. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Katherine Hollenbeck, your Miss Florida Earth USA. Growing up, I've always appreciated the beauty of nature. Even as a child, I knew the natural world was something worth protecting. But just as strong as my love for nature was my love for performing. I grew up as a competitive figure skater, and the ice felt like home. When that chapter of my life ended, I suddenly felt a loss of purpose. Like the part of me that had thrived through perseverance and creativity didn't have a place to go next. After graduating high school, I took a leap and started working in special education. Teaching instantly gave me a new purpose. My students had this pure, contagious love for animals and wildlife, and that inspired me to create the Greenskeepers, a youth environmental education initiative designed to teach children how local action can create global impact. Through hands-on lessons about pollution, recycling, biodiversity, and stewardship, my Greenskeeper initiative helped young people understand their responsibility to the planet and empowers them to see themselves as environmental leaders. Teaching advocacy and environmental education is what led me to Miss Earth USA. In addition to my environmental work, I'm currently preparing to graduate with my bachelor's degree in politics, philosophy, and economics, which deepens my understanding of how policy, freedom, and sustainability shape our future. As a representative for Miss Earth USA and Beauties for a Cause, I've had the privilege of being the bridge between environmentalists and everyday people who simply want to live more sustainably. Whether it's through teaching children with the Greenskeepers or restoring coastlines through community cleanups, my mission has always been the same: to preserve the natural world through community engagement and to lead with passion fueled by purpose.
I am Miss Gulf Coast, Juliana Golden. I'm currently in college studying environmental sciences. At my college, I've been inducted into the English Honor Society, where I serve as an officer. By day, I'm an educator at the Birmingham Zoo, and by night, I transform into a scare actor at Warehouse 31. I've been honored to model in both New York and Paris Fashion Week, proudly representing my home state of Alabama. In my free time, I play the violin and enjoy cosplay. My greatest passion is volunteering. At the Alabama Wildlife Center, I'm a glove trainer and animal care technician. I help care for feral cat communities in my area through TNR, while adopting out their kittens to safe, loving homes. Protecting vulnerable animals, big and small, is a part of who I am. I joined Miss Earth USA because I believe in educating the next generation and inspiring them to care for the world they will inherit.
My name's Autumn Fisher, and I'm honored to serve as your Miss Kentucky Earth. I'm a student at the University of Kentucky, dual majoring in business management and biology, combining my passion for environmental science with my goal of becoming a strong, socially responsible leader. Community service has always been a cornerstone of my life. I volunteer at organizations such as Make-A-Wish, domestic violence shelters, food banks, animal rescues, the Salvation Army, and I participate in environmental initiatives like roadside cleanups and recycling programs. Outside of academics and service, I enjoy dance, cheer, spending time with my animals, and traveling with my family. A few moments that have meant the most to me include modeling for Mark DeFang during New York Fashion Week and being able to help grant a wish through the Make-A-Wish organization. I joined the Miss Earth organization because it perfectly aligns with my values, uniting grace and purpose with action. I'm proud to represent Kentucky and be a part of a movement that empowers women to create a cleaner, kinder, and more sustainable environment.
Hi everyone, my name is April Rodriguez and I am Miss Lone Star State Earth 2025. I was born and raised in the great state of Texas. My father's rancher roots taught me the value of hard work, community, and respect for the land. Those values inspired my passion for service and sustainability. Through my award-winning platform, Back to Basics B2B, I inspire others to reduce, reuse, and recycle, all while taking initiative in our neighborhoods to create a cleaner and greener future. I'm passionate about educating the younger generation, and I've proudly served as a mentor for first-generation students, helping them find confidence and purpose through education and service. After graduating from the University of UNC, I decided to continue my education at Texas A&M School of Law because I truly believe that environmental change begins with education and legal action. In my free time, I love to travel and spend time with my friends and family. I'm bilingual in Spanish and English, and even know a little bit of Thai and Japanese, which allows me to connect with people and cultures around the world. I joined Miss Earth USA because I truly believe a title and a crown only amplify the work already being done, giving us a greater voice to serve our communities and protect our planet. If I'm able to educate a few individuals about small actions that create big change in our environment, I consider that a win. One of my favorite quotes is, "A crown allows us to serve, not be served." Let's go back to the basics together. I'll see y'all at Miss Earth USA.
Hi, I'm Sophia Bloom, Miss Massachusetts Earth 2025. Like a true New Englander, I show love by cheesing people. I was born in a hot tub, and since then I've visited 19 countries. I graduated summa cum laude from UMass Amherst Honors College. I lived in New York City and worked at the UN. In college, I volunteered for 4 hours every week at my local food pantry, and I wrote my honors thesis on improving their inventory system. I'm passionate about hosting community events, and I joined Miss Earth USA because I want to highlight the essential connection between women's rights and environmental protection. I was recently accepted into counseling school at Northwestern. I used to play football, but now I stick to fantasy football. I go to trivia 2 times a week, and I'm a former certified group fitness instructor. I love dresses, trying new foods, and opera. My favorite author is James Baldwin. While I didn't always, I've learned to truly love and be compassionate towards myself. My favorite things about myself are my honesty and superb secret-keeping skills.
Hello, my name is Ava Marie Mendoza, your Miss Michigan Earth USA. I live in New Buffalo, which is a small town located just off the shore of beautiful Lake Michigan. I graduated from Michigan State University with a Bachelor of Science in Environmental Geography and a double minor. I'm a model and I work for Geocom creating indoor maps for first responders during emergency situations. I've dedicated much of my time towards my project Hive to Table, an initiative for pollinators that I can't wait to share more about with you. I find myself involved with many hobbies, physical challenges such as biking, kayaking, skydiving, snowboarding, or traveling. My passions are beekeeping, baking, and crafting, such as jewelry. I'm the person I am today because of those who surround me with love and support. I can confidently say the Miss Earth organization's values of environmental preservation align directly with my own aspirations, and I can't wait to take on this role.
I'm Natasha Alvarez, your Miss New Jersey Earth USA. I'm your next Miss Earth USA because sustainability is not my second nature. It is my first. In fact, it is my way of life. From the most eco-friendly country in the world, I come to you a first-generation Costa Rican American and a daughter to farmers.
Growing up in nature taught me one lesson: be the voice for the voiceless.
Struggling with my own acne and bullying growing up led me to my career of becoming a medical esthetician.
I have the honor of helping others feel confident in their own skin while using vegan and cruelty-free products. I carry these actions with an open heart because I refuse to let waste define our legacy. Our actions matter, and every decision is a chance to protect our home.
I am Miss Earth New York, USA. I died Golova. I study business administration at the University of Massachusetts Amherst and participate in the University of Florida's accelerated program for technology startups. I co-founded two ventures, one addressing mental health and the other advancing sustainable practices. I also attended the New York Film Academy, where I developed my passion for storytelling and screenwriting. My work is dedicated to supporting others while caring for our planet. I joined Miss Earth USA to celebrate womanhood and promote opportunity and equality for all women.
I am Madison Nero, Miss Northeast Earth USA. I grew up in New York on nature walks with my grandma. Those moments didn't just shape me, they ignited my purpose. Today, I'm a digital creator, makeup artist, and climate advocate. I'm also president of Citizens Climate Lobby at Michigan State University, where I've lobbied Capitol Hill for climate policy that protects future generations. And I'm graduating early with my Bachelor's of Science in Advertising Management. I founded Metamorphosis with Madison to inspire the next generation of eco-conscious leaders through school visits, hands-on projects, and modern lessons that make sustainability fun and attainable. When I'm not advocating, I'm surrounded by purple, adding a little bit of sparkle to everything that I do, or cuddling my animals. From my cruelty-free Lady Code X Miss Earth USA palette to my sustainable pageant wardrobe, I don't just speak my message, I live it. I joined Miss Earth USA because I believe people protect what they love. I will continue my work from classrooms to communities to Capitol Hill, showing that sustainability is love in action and helping people turn that love into real, lasting change for this earth.
Hi everyone, my name is Gia Soleil Espinoza and I am proud and honored to serve as your Miss Texas Earth. I am a third-generation business owner, criminal justice major, and was recently accepted to the El Paso Police Academy. My goal is to become a domestic violence advocate, protecting survivors, amplifying their voices, and creating a safer community for all. I am also a cat mom to 3 amazing cats, 2 of whom are special needs, who have taught me the importance of speaking up for those who cannot speak up for themselves. My passion for animals led me to co-found Cars and Canines in 2022 that brings together the car community, families, and animal advocates. We support local shelters, promote adoption, and provide low-cost vaccines and free microchipping to families and pets to keep them safe and healthy. When we care for animals, we take the first step in caring for our planet. As Miss Texas Earth, my mission is to protect, uplift, and inspire, creating a safer, kinder, and more sustainable community for everyone.
Hello, my name is Honestia Mendoza and I am your Miss Washington Earth. I am a proud Filipino-American born and raised in the greater Seattle area. With many summers spent in Lake Washington or taking ferries across the Puget Sound, my entire life has been spent in or around water. I love to swim and will always find my way to a beach. Whether it be in a different state or country, I take a mental note of how clean the waters are. It pains me to see trash so carelessly dumped into the lakes and oceans. I joined Miss Earth USA because I want to see a difference, no matter how big or small. I want the younger generations to care about the environment, learn to protect our waters and marine life. We should treat the earth like our home because, let's be honest, it is.
I am Miss West Coast Earth, Angel Strong. I joined Miss Earth because 9 years ago, I was looking for a system that matched my passion for the people and the planet. I found it with Earth. While I'm currently a working model and actress here in what's usually sunny Los Angeles, California, I also hold a degree in environmental science, specializing in statistical ecology. I love writing, watching scary movies on VHS, and hosting elaborate parties for my friends, whether that's murder mystery dinners or cookie exchange fundraisers. And hiking at Griffith Park. 8 years ago, I founded Earth Angels environmental program to help teach kids how to use their voices for their Earth. I also volunteered at the Cayman Turtle Center back in 2023, working with endangered species, like the last Kamanian crocodile, wild sea turtles, and the Kamanian parrot. Because it's not about the crown, it's about igniting passion for people, politics, and the planet.
I am Miss West Virginia Earth, Elena Lynch. Shaped by agriculture, family, and a lifelong passion for service, my farming roots taught me to value our planet's food and the resources behind it. That foundation inspired my platform, Fueling the Future, where I work to reduce the environmental impact of food waste while addressing food insecurity. Through local partnerships, I help redirect surplus food from landfills to the people who need it most, cutting methane emissions and strengthening my community.
For me, sustainability is more than an environmental issue. It's a human one, and I share these values with me everywhere that I go, teaching that small, mindful choices can help shape a healthier future for all of us.
Outside of pageantry, I graduated magna cum laude from West Liberty University and am now pursuing a master's in communication. When I'm not studying, you'll find me at the barn, dancing, running, or spending time with my family. I'm also a registered therapeutic aide and a proud Air Force veteran, serving 6 years as an aircrew flight equipment specialist and survival instructor. And a fun fact about me is that I attended Arctic Survival School.
I joined Miss Earth USA because I want to use my voice to inspire intentional action for our communities, for our food systems, and for the future of our planet by feeding people, not landfills.